today is the final home game of the season for one team. It is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback checking the play. Comes out throwing on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Seminoles were able to squeak out a close one the last time they saw the Gators.
And in that game, the Seminoles just made more plays. It reminded me of back in 1998 when we lost up in Tallahassee and essentially knocked us out of the national championship picture. That's the impact these games have in this rivalry.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Florida State.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Seminoles will hustle to the line. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Well, this game certainly doesn't have the longevity historically that a lot of other rivalries have in college football, but this game always means so much. It impacts the conference championship race, the national championship race, and the Heisman Trophy race.
The Noles are on the move. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened here.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lucas. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Buys a little extra time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Coming out aggressively. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And it just seems like there's a little more oomph in a hit like that in a rivalry game, David.
Man, yeah, and you have to love it in these rivalry games when you get those big licks. And, Jesse, you make a statement. You make a point.
Yeah, you're right, David. I mean, I just feel like in rivalry games, everybody's playing a little bit faster. And I feel like the hits just hurt a little bit more. Your physical toughness will be challenged in rivalry games like this.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires and picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. Third and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Handoff to the lone back. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up the 5, and they'll move the sticks. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And those guys that I think of, too, with Warrick Dunn, where you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Fourth quarter offense about to snap it on second down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for a man. It's Uyangalele. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
They're setting up the screen. Touchdown Seminole! A great catch and run for 6. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're just about ready to kick it away. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop follow and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively.
Going over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
To the air, it's Lagway. He'll take another shot here. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lucas. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On second down, wants to throw it. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
Tackle at the 40-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
And the Seminoles will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
And the Florida offense will take over.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
To the air. It's Lagway. Flips it out to the back. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Gators want to move quickly.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Daniels. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man down the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball and a stop.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Fair catch, called for and made. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. He finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Benson. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Lucas. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense, quick tempo. Quarterback checking off. Dialing up a second down pass play. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making because you cannot throw an interception.
He's got it down the left side. Open runway ahead. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
And, man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. On target to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to find his man on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lucas. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Noles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Straight ahead from inside his 25. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. The Gators sending the offense back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Scanning the field, it's Flagway. Working that left side now. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Going up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Back to the air one more time. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
On fourth down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's his fourth interception of the night. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
The give to the tailback. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On third down, going up top. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The Seminoles send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hawkins. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back.
Continues to fight for yards. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do, they know they're in field goal range, they can take the 3 points on the board.
And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Just willed his way for a couple after the 35. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. Muscling ahead on third and short. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Back to pass, it's Uiagalelei. He's got his man. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Second down coming up.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 17, Florida 14.
We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's looking for an open man on second down. Pressure coming. Complete downfield.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll ride his man on the option. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The Seminoles will try to convert on 4th down. Wide out in motion. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. Not much of a decision to make there, as the defense will move them back. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolute shame. Missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Look, it's sloppy out here. It's wet. The ball is slick. It's not easy to kick in these types of conditions. That's now his 2nd missed field goal, but I know this kicker's disappointed of himself because he's good enough to make these kicks.
Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. At midfield, he's got room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by one possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz, or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Just shedding tackles. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Defense backed up in this crowd trying to will them to get a big stop late. To the air on first down. Still looking on the move.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass, it's Lagway. Buying some time as he moves left. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's looking to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown Gators! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
And that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw it to Uiagalelei. The throw to the outside is complete. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, this defense has had the QB's number all game long. One of the reasons why is because this cornerback, when he's on an island, he's winning the 50-50 balls, and he's not letting anything get thrown over his head downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing and knocking balls away.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, no big surprise here in the fourth quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback checking the play. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And just understanding where you're at on the field, make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I give credit for that catch. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Uiagalelei. He caught it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown, no! Lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Boy, they hope that one doesn't come back to bite them. The kickoff out of bounds right after you've taken the lead here in the 4th quarter, and all they need is a field goal to go back on top. First down here for the offense. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pocket. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that is his fifth interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. That's the entire scenario.